Hey, welcome everybody. This is Lee Allen, and I am going to show you around the Web Analyzer. So first of all, just in case you haven't already added it to your Platinum package in IML Academy, you want to go and log in. You can go to imarketslive.com. Once you've logged in, you can go to My Profile and then go to Manage Products. And if you haven't already added the Web Analyzer, you can go down here to Add Modules to build your package. And all you have to do is click on Add. And it'll give you a prorated charge. Make sure you click on this little box and this box. Then check how you want to check out and save my preferences. Once that's done, you'll be able to go right into our next slide, and that will be to log into the Web Analyzer. Logging into the Web Analyzer. First, you will go to any web browser, whether it's on your phone, your tablet, your computer, laptop, and type in imlwebanalyzer.com. You will enter your IML login credentials just like you enter in to get to the IML Academy. And make sure you acknowledge having received, read, and understood the EULA, and then type login or select login. All right, so now you're going to learn how to get around the Web Analyzer. Now there's a lot of information here, there's a lot of things to do and see and read, and it can get overwhelming at first because you just don't know what's important, what isn't, and what should you be looking at right now. So first of all, we're going to go over here and click on this widget and get rid of that. We don't really need to see that right now. And I'm just going to show you what some of these things mean. Not too much. You know, what happens is if we give you all the information at one time, it's just information overload. So right now I'm going to show you the important things. And these green and red boxes here, these are potential setups. And they tell you, and it goes black like that because it's updating it every few seconds. So this tells you there's a potential buy on EURJPY. And then here it says M5. So that is letting us know it's on the 5-minute chart. But all you need to do is click on that pair. That's the Euro, JPY, Japanese yen. When you click on that, it'll automatically take you, I'm going to close that again, it'll automatically take you to the 5-minute chart. Okay, it'll take you to whatever chart, like on this one, the Euro New Zealand dollar, it's on the M15. When you click on it, it'll take you to the Euro NZD, and it'll take you to the 15-minute chart. Now all of that means that each one of these candles took 15 minutes to form. Whether it's this teeny tiny candle right here or this great big candle right here. During a 15-minute period of time, this is how the market moved. This market here, it only moved a little bit, okay? So right now we're not going to be working on any strategies, so you don't have to really worry about all these indicators, the RSI, stochastic. This is your Bollinger Band. Okay, in this session or segment of this session, what we're going to do, oh, there's a cha-ching. You'll learn all about that later. So what we're going to be doing is going to the IMLWebAnalyzer.com. You don't have to put the rest of this, just put IMLWebAnalyzer.com in your browser on your phone or your computer, any internet device. And now this is on my phone, so it's going to look a little bit different than what you saw earlier with the computer. But here the potential setups are at the bottom versus over here on the side. So all I want you to do is really learn how to enter trades. That's what we're going to learn right now. Remember, we're not going to work on a strategy. Right now we're just learning how to enter the trade and how to figure your take profit and your stop loss. So down here at the bottom, the most recent trade is a buy on the Euro New Zealand dollar, and it's on the M15 time frame. And that just means that each candle took 15 minutes to form. So whether it's a teeny tiny, that was 15 minutes, and that was 15 minutes. So all that means is during that 15-minute time segment, this is how much the market moved. All right, so right now what we really want you to see is that the Web Analyzer will give you a cha-ching with a potential order. Now you're not going to be putting a strategy down, so you're not going to be looking at the Bollinger Bands and all of the other things, RSIs and stochastics and everything. You're going to be, and just for the sake of not confusing people, I'm going to put this here because this is what I keep my settings on. I don't want them to see that, and that's all they think about. All right. Okay, so right now you're not going to be looking at the RSI and stochastic or any other indicators. Right now you're just going to be looking at the order, and you're wanting to put it in, and that's it. So if you click right here on EURNZD, tap on that, the chart will give you the most recent setup. And right now we can just see that, whoa, where'd it go? Sometimes it hides. There we go. So right now we can see that this green line right here that's moving, that black one is my, where I last put my, there we go. So this green one right here is showing you where the market's at right now, 706.38. And this means there's 11 minutes and 50 seconds left in this 15-minute candle. So the EURNZD was a buy. So you're going to go to your MetaTrader 4 and on your phone, and you're going to find EURNZD. Kind of scan. And down here, this is your quotes. This is where an Android won't say quotes. It'll just have the arrows. So right here it says EURNZD. Tap on that. And then a Android will say new order, and an iPhone says trade. So tap on trade. And this one was a buy. So we can see here EURNZD. Now right here it says market execution. If you tap on that, it's a drop-down menu. For the web analyzer, you're probably only going to be using market execution. Now, depending on your broker, yours might say instant execution. Okay, and right here we're going to just use this 0.05. That is not 5 cents. That is 5 micro lots, and you'll learn about that later. So I would just, even though you're in demo, I would just suggest use 5 micros. Okay, and then this was a buy, so we're going to go over here and we're just going to say buy by market. That simple, buy. Now you've automatically been entered into the market. Now, here's your trade. It was EURNZD. It was a buy. And right here, you want to write this number down, 1.70657. That is your entry. This is where the market is at currently. Now, normally when you enter into a trade, you're going to start off in the negative because of what's called spread. You'll learn about that later. So I want to show you something. There's another cha-ching. We're going to go ahead and finish this order, then we'll go get the new order from the web analyzer. All right, so in a buy, write this down. In a buy, you add your take profit and you subtract your stop loss from your entry. In a buy, you add your take profit and you subtract your stop loss from your entry. So this is your entry. Now this last number right here, this 7, that is what's called a pipette. So we don't forget about it, but we're not going to use it in our adding and subtracting. We're going to use the numbers to the left. So since we're adding 5 pips for our take profit, then we're just going to say, we'll just use 65. You could use all of these numbers, but there's no need to. We just look right here. You could just use this number if you wanted to. But 65 plus 5 is 70. So your take profit would be 1.70707. Okay? Write that down. So you're just adding 5 pips to 65. So 65 plus 5 is 70. So all you do is slide your finger to the left, tap on the pencil, and we're going to say 70, and then don't forget the 7. So 1.70707. That's our take profit. See right there? I kind of went fast. I'll do it again. Then our stop loss is going to be subtracted. So in a buy, subtract your stop loss. So we take 65 minus 20. And for this exercise, we're using 5 pip take profit, 20 pip stop loss. So you're going to say 65 minus 20. 65, 55, 45. So your stop loss would be 1.70457. And a stop loss just says, hey, listen, we thought the probability of this pair was going to be a buy and the price was going to go higher. But just in case it starts going lower, we want to stop our loss. We're going to use risk management, stop our loss in 20 pips. So let's go ahead and take our finger and swipe to the left, tap on the pencil, and we're going to put in our stop loss. And it's 1.70457. You'll have to write these numbers down. It's too hard to remember them. And then tap on modify. So now we have a stop loss and a take profit in. We're going to go ahead and look back over at the Web Analyzer and see what that new order is that we heard the cha-ching on. Let's see. Wonder why I can't see much of my screen. Sometimes it just does that. Let me see if I can get it to refresh. I'm going to back out and say go. Oh, we already know what this looks like. There we go. Okay. So now we can see the whole order here, and it was a potential buy on EURJPY. So let's tap on that so we can see everything. And can't see these phones. Sometimes they can be kind of contained. There it is. Okay. So it's a buy. So write down on your trading journal for today, all your orders that you take, you're going to want to write them down. So you write EURJPY, that's the euro and the Japanese yen. See right down here on the bottom. And when we tap on it, it automatically takes us to that pair. And now we're on the 5-minute chart. That means each one of these candles takes 5 minutes to form. You'll learn about the importance of all that later. Don't try to get all of this at one time. So we're going to go to our MetaTrader 4 and we're going to go to our quotes page right down here on the bottom. If you have an Android, it won't say quotes. It'll just be the arrows. We're going to go to EURJPY and you're going to tap on it and either hit tap on trade or new order. And everything's there. There's your pair, market execution, there's your lot, and we're going to tap on buy. Now I want to tell you, right now we're taking our time. And you're in demo and it doesn't matter. Right now the goal is just to learn how to put in these orders and how to set your stop loss and your take profit. So this is a buy again. Now in a buy, our take profit will be added to our entry. This is our entry. This is where the market's at. So 32 plus 5, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Swipe to the left. You write it down. Don't forget your little pipette. So it'll be 131.375. 131.375. Now I'm not going to, well, I'll modify this. I like to get my take profit in really fast. You never know what the market's going to do. It might zip right on up to it. Okay, now we're going to talk about what the Android looks like in just a minute. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this same number and we're going to subtract 20 for our stop loss. So 131.325. 32 minus 20. 32, 22, 12. So our stop loss is going to be 131.125. Swipe to the left. And I'm going to write it down, 131.125. Now, in case you have an Android, on an iPhone it says stop loss and take profit. On an Android, you're going to have a red line for stop loss and a green line for take profit. See how this is red and green? Yours won't say stop loss or take profit. It'll just be a red line here, and you tap on the numbers and mark and use your keypad and type in all the numbers for your stop loss and your take profit. You're really going to want to write it down before you get to this page because you won't remember them. I don't. So you might be a lot better at that than I am though. And then we're going to tap on modify. Now if that doesn't allow you to modify it, if it's gray or when you tap on it, it doesn't do anything, that means you put the numbers in wrong. Just go back and look at your numbers and make sure you added the take profit and subtracted the stop loss. That's a common mistake. Okay, now once this trade is going to close in one of two ways. It's either going to hit the take profit and close or the stop loss and close. And you know how you learned a watched pot never boils? Well, it seems like a watched trade never closes or never gets out of the red. So I don't recommend that you watch these. I recommend that you put in your numbers and go on. Go on about your business. Otherwise, you're going to get all anxious. Okay, so I'm going to show you something else real quick just because I'm here. I wasn't planning on doing this, but we will anyway. See how all these pairs are in just like disarray? I don't think you should have any of these cryptocurrencies. I would definitely learn Forex first. So right now, I'm just going to show you how to alphabetize your Forex pairs. And up at the top left, there's a pencil, or it may be on the right on an Android. And then all you have to do is drag these around. Just tap and drag. Tap your finger and drag. So you can put all the E's together. You can put all the C's together. You can do like I do and have them in perfect alphabet order. You know what? It's whatever you like. But I will tell you this. It's important to put them in some sort of order because you're going to be looking for them very quickly. And I tell you, you will look at them and pass them right up. Your eyes just won't see them because you'll be looking so fast. So it's kind of better if you'll put them in order, and then you'll be able to find them quickly when you are looking, when you're searching for them. Let me see. I know there's some more up here. I'm going to just disregard all of those up there. And I'm going to start with these. There's that one. Once I get these in order, it'll also be kind of a help for you to know which ones you really should have in your quotes page. Okay, and I'm not going to do all of these right now. Just kind of showing you. All right. So these are right here. All of these are your Forex pairs. Your majors and your minors. Okay, and then tap on that pencil when you're finished. And also, let me just show you that there's a simple and advanced mode. Simple does not show the spread, advanced does. And here is a tip. See how this says 17 and 15 and all of that? See how that number is going really fast? Remember the gasoline, 9/10? This is 1/10 of a point or 6/10 of a point. So this is 1 pip and 7 pipettes. So it's kind of 1.6. So just like over here, this spread is this 1.6. It's just the difference between 75.4 and 77.0 is 1.6 points. Okay, that's mind-boggling for brand new people. So That's just a little highlight of what you'll learn later on in your basics, if you haven't already learned them. Okay, so let's go take a look. I haven't heard any more cha-chings, but what I really want you to do is to practice by putting in these pairs. Let me look at this one, EURUSD. Okay, so you can see it's on the 1 hour time chart. It was called at price 1.23492. I'm going to tap on it. The web analyzer is going to bring us to that. And look, 1.23492 is where it was called. And right now, price is at 1.23501. So it's not even a full pip away from where it was called. So we're going to go ahead and enter this as well. So go ahead and write down EURUSD sell. We're going to go over to our MetaTrader 4, pull up the EURUSD and tap on it, either trade or new order. And remember, it's a sell. All we have to do at this point is tap on sell by market. Now I wanted to take this one because it's a sell and the others that we did were buys. So in a sell, you want to write this down. In a sell, you're going to subtract your take profit and add your stop loss. So it's just the opposite, because in a sell, we are saying the probability is price is going to go down. So we're going to subtract 5 pips. So 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44. So our take profit will be 1.23443. Swipe to the left, tap on the pencil, 1.23443, modify. And then we want to add 20 pips to 49. Remember, the 3's the pipette. We're just going to carry it. So 49, 59, 69. So we're going to write down stop loss, 1.23693. Swipe to the left, tap on the pencil, 1.23693, modify, and we're done. So this trade will close when it hits stop loss or take profit, and we don't have to stare at it. Okay, so I think that is all for now. What I want you to do really is to just put in trades. Go through and put in as many as you can, calculate your stop loss and your take profit. You're in demo, so it really doesn't matter, to be honest with you, how many stop losses and take profits you get at this moment, because next, after you've gotten through this and you're really comfortable with it, then you will get to the next part, which will be your strategy. So not during this video. There's other videos that you will see. You'll pick a strategy and then you'll decide how you want to decide whether you're going to take these potential sells or buys or not. Okay, I'll see you on the other side. All right, all right. So the next thing that I want to talk to you about is learning a strategy. There are many strategies with the Web Analyzer. As a matter of fact, at this time, the four of us here on the Web Analyzer channel are the IML TV trainers for the Web Analyzer. And all you have to do is go to imarketslive.tv, and then once you log in with your IML credentials, you just go down here, click on Web Analyzer, and then you have, here's our channel lineup, and they are updating this because I actually have more times than these that I'm training on, and they're in the process of working on that. I believe everybody else's is correct at this time. But there's so many people that have strategies and a YouTube video. What you want to do is you want to pick a strategy and go with it. Because you won't be able to master the strategy if you're constantly going to different strategies. And then I've had people, you know, ask me about settings and it was somebody else's strategy, you know, so you can tell that they're confused because they aren't just trying to learn one strategy and master it. Sean has the trigger session, and Davin has the 4 rules. Ballet has the, I'm not sure what his is called. I know he gets a lot of pips. And I teach the BRS strategy. And for me personally, the reason why I chose BRS strategy is because it is, oh, I love that sound, is because that it's, to me, it's a simple strategy to learn. You can get started with it right away. And, you know, each strategy, you're going to see this. So you're going to look on the IML Web Analyzer Facebook page, and you're going to see, oh, I was on the 4 rules, and look at all of my trades. I won them all. Yay, it's awesome. And then the next post will be, oh, look, I was on the trigger session, and this is... Okay, so I am